Hey, what is up, Woodchoppers? Andrew Rooney here once again with another reaction request. Crazy story behind this one.
Oh, right.
I'm going to read out the message first. Master Woodchopper Rooney. Now, I think that should be my full extended title as of 2026. Master Woodchopper Rooney.
Master Woodchopper Rooney.
Happy New Year to you and your family. I have frequently seen requests for this drummer in the comments of your channel and thought this would be a good opportunity to highlight the talent of Adam Janzi. Here is a request for Adam Janzi from the Danish band VOLA. Adam is another in the line of melodic stream of consciousness drummers, much like Josh Eppard from Coheed Cambria and Ben Shanbrom of Earthside. Love both those players. Adam plays within the music and with his whole body and musical talent. VOLA, recently off of a headlining tour, were back in Copenhagen when a fire broke out at their storage facility, destroying all of their equipment and stage lighting sets. The request is for the drum playthrough of their song Cannibal. Keep an eye on Adam's left hand.
That's what she said.
And the constant ghost notes throughout this composition. And we've got the link here. Here is a link for the GoFundMe campaign to get replacement equipment for the band so that they can continue their world tour in South America this spring. I will, of course, link to the GoFundMe. It's just a horrible story and nice to help out these guys. Cheers, Mark Kopan. Now, Mark Kopan has been a supporter from the very early days of this channel, and him requesting, or you, Mark, requesting VOLA. I mentioned there was a crazy story. Sit down. This is going to blow your hair back, right? Mark sent through the request just as I was editing a VOLA request. Now, that one, you might have seen it, but it was Felix Hewitt on drums, and it was Owls. And I said to Mark,
I cannot believe, after all these years and thousands of videos on the channel, that you're requesting VOLA just as I'm editing my first VOLA video.
And I tell you, we laughed. Yeah. Always good to have those, crazy stories, especially if, you're in a bar or something and you're chatting to a lovely lady and you're sort of,
Anyway, so I was editing this VOLA video today, and it was the first one on the channel, right? And then Mark Kopan sent through another VOLA request.
I also just had a quick search through, and to my surprise, this is the first I've featured Adam Janzi on the channel too. I thought I had him on before, but obviously not. Loads of crazy coincidences and first times on this one. We're going to get straight to it. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Great shot. Sorry to stop it so early, but as Mark said, keep an eye on the left hand. And when we're talking about ghost notes, people have been requesting that I clarify some of these things. When we're speaking of ghost notes, we're speaking of really light or low dynamic hits, right? So you'll see a lot of big, swinging for the fences accents, accented heavy or just, medium strength notes. The ghost notes are going to be really quiet, almost whisper quiet. They add a lot of texture and fullness to the sound. More on the ghost notes later and why we use them. Probably the best demonstration of it would be to have him play through this with no ghost notes. Then you would go, oh, I see what they're adding now. Anyway, back to the video. Right there on the snare drum. Look at that left hand go. In this section here, which I love by the way, listen for the space between the backbeats. It creates a lot of tension because there's just so much gap between the backbeats. Really stretches out the phrasing and the time feel of the groove, makes it feel sludgy and heavy. Ooh. Yeah, man. Left foot jumping all over the place. Ooh. Mark in his message stressed to keep an eye out on the delicate ghost notes on the left hand. Keep an eye also on the left foot. Now, these are two limbs which are typically not as dominant when we're playing heavy type of music. People argue that in the comments, but overall, you know, they're not seen as active. Well, I guess left foot when you're doing double kick. But his left foot is just swinging, keeping ostinato on the hi-hats, and it adds to this whole body force and experience into the song. You can feel the energy of it. Delicate. Oh, yeah. Lighten that up at the end. I'm going to go back let's go 440, just closing out basically with a solo over this vamp at the end here. Oh, that's a good one. And just real quick before we get into the debrief, you'll see if I scroll down here, you'll see that I am subscribed. As of my last video on VOLA, make sure I do subscribe, support the artist, right? And guys, original video link, as always, in the description of each of my videos. Go along, support the band, help them in their GoFundMe if you are a big supporter of the band. Okay, plenty we can dig into here. I think because it was mentioned on the comment, let's perhaps focus on the ghost notes. So if you were paying attention, and if you didn't notice the ghost notes that much because there was a lot of fireworks happening on the drums in general, go back and really pay attention to that left hand and the dynamics. Okay, another point, because again, people have been asking for more clarification on some points. Dynamics in drumming, in music, is related to volume, okay? Forte, strong, powerful. Soft, piano, P, quiet, and everything in between. It's not like we just play either loud, medium, or soft. We can vary it. And some of the ghost notes there were rising up, as per the music. Some will whisper quiet, especially when he did that small snare section. Ghost notes are a little bit of a hard sell, to be completely honest, to some students, especially beginner students, because it seems like such an added extra. It's difficult. It's easy to just strike a drum and you just hit it, and that's it. Giving extra thought to exactly how we're striking the drum, whether it's a rim shot or a flat on the head, or whether it's a really quiet note, and being able to control that within the groove, and often being able to control the left hand dynamic without that affecting the right hand. Playing quiet left hand notes whilst playing strong right foot notes, or chomping really strong on your left foot and being able to play quiet left hand or loud left hand, and internally balancing and mixing all that. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication. But probably most importantly, it takes a lot of listening and understanding and knowing your body, knowing the music, knowing what you're trying to bring to it. And that's where we sort of start coming with this whole body approach, where we're more or less embodying the feel of the music, right? So I said before, it's a little bit of a hard sell as a drum teacher to try and sell to drum students why you should work on ghost notes. I mean, imagine trying to explain to a new drummer, this is why you got to play these notes really, really quietly. It doesn't on the surface seem very sexy or exciting to play really quietly on the snare drum, especially trying to understand that when we're otherwise playing really loud around the kit, or relatively loud around the kit, and then we need to be doing these notes really quiet. It's like, why? Now, why they add so much? They add a push and a feel and an internal subdivision to the beat. Let's say we've got a kick here, we've got a snare here. Boom, k, boom, k, boom, k. This is what we would call our backbeat, right? The snare hits, boom, k, boom, k. If we have nothing in between that, that can sound good also, don't get me wrong, but it's very minimalist, right? You're not implying any subdivision. You might be leaving open that gap for the subdivision to be represented by another instrument. Perhaps a bass player is going dum 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 da. Perhaps the guitar's doing 16th notes. Fine, but if we want to represent that subdivision in the drum beat, and we don't want all of those notes to be loud, loses the feel, loses the groove. There's no lope, there's no flow to that. Whereas we might want to go, We want to shape it. We want to have internal dynamics. That's what gets people moving. That's what makes people feel good when they listen to music. There's something happening. There's a human element that is giving us loud and soft, creates emotion, right? James Brown's drummers are probably the starting point, I think, for most people to go back, listen, and study the drum parts and go, okay, I get it now. I can hear that these ghost notes are really adding to a percolating type groove, simmering type groove, as opposed to a stodgy boom, ka, just sledgehammer bass, sledgehammer snare, I love that as well. I mean, depending on the drummer, that might be what works. But we want to be able to have the headroom to be able to choose, right? I want to play this part really stripped back, ka, and then fill it up, like it just adds so much excitement and texture to the music. Anyway, that's my rant on ghost notes for now. Well worth checking out. Heaps of good funk books around. Listen to players like this. Mark mentioned Josh Eppard and Ben Shanbrom, ghost note masters, and now Adam Janzi. All great drummers. Gavin Harrison, all of them. I'm not going to start listing drummers that use ghost notes because all the greats do. Well worth checking out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Mark Kopan, thank you so much for your continued support on the channel. And guys, keep chopping wood. Take it easy. Ciao. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, original video link, as always, in the description of each of my videos. Of course, go along and support the artist. If you are enjoying my channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, and leaving a comment. It all helps me out. If you out there have a direct reaction request that you definitely want to guarantee gets on this channel, you can do so by supporting the channel and hitting that PayPal button. I do also have a Patreon. It's just $5 a month, and through that you get access to the blocked videos. And remember, you out there as a subscriber of my channel, you get access to a full and free 30-day trial over at Drumeo. Go and check if it's going to be a good fit for you and your musical education. And spoiler alert, it will be. Tell them I sent you. For my North American viewers, go check out the latest deals over at Sweetwater on my link. And for my European subscribers, go check out all my favorite gear selections over at Thomann. Until next time, take it easy. Keep chopping wood. Ciao. Oh, you're still watching? You should subscribe.
Where's the subscribe button?
On the left? Is it left or right?
No, isn't it the right?
Top left. On the right's got the video and the playlist.
Yeah, come on, man. Subscribe. Don't be a dick.
And then Drumeo too. Drumeo down the left, bottom left. You should do it. You should do that. It's good. And then on the right, videos you might like, playlist.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.